All right, you guys, welcome back to another video. I'm currently on the way to work. Just dropped my daughter off to school, but it's been raining here for like the past 3 or 4 days straight, and I was like, fuck it, why not make a video about point of view driving this bitch in the rain with the WIELDED diff. So with that being said, since I'm literally pulled over in the middle of the road right now, I didn't even like prepare for this. I just snatched my GoPro out of my bag and I was like, fuck it, let's start recording real quick. I'm like pulled over in the freaking middle of the road. Well, not in the middle of the road, but in the turn lane. But yeah, look at that. Well, since I've been driving it for a couple days in the rain, let me talk about this for a little bit. So I mean, up front already, it's really not that bad and at all in the rain. It's not that bad. I literally just like came off the clutch hard, floored it. I mean, what we're talking about an E-46 pushing like maybe 215. I mean, not a whole lot of power. I got power, but not a whole lot, like maybe a LS or something like that, or something boosted. But I mean, driving one of these, something around this kind of power range or whatever, I just floored it just now, come off the clutch hard, floored it, and I still didn't spin. It gripped the whole entire way. If I would have banged second hard like I wanted to before I saw that cop over there, I probably would have kicked it and started spinning it in second, but I mean, it's really not that bad. Like going around curves, I can go around curves. Like, I'll tell you one thing though, the paint in the road does make you slip a little bit more. I can tell you that right now. But I've been knowing that since before I even welded the diff. Even when I had the open diff, if that one wheel catches on that paint at the red light, we eating. But yeah, really not that bad. Now I'm not gonna fucking downshift and go to third and fly around this curve, but I'll pick up a little bit of speed around here. This should show you guys that it's really not as bad as people say it is. But there's one key thing to driving a welded diff as a daily. The one key thing that you do want to make sure that you do driving a welded diff is make sure that you have some pretty decent tires in the back. Now, I would not at all, I would 1 out of 10 recommend you drive a welded diff in the rain with no tires. With no grip in the back, not a good idea. Because going around that curve back there, even though I was in 5th gear, I probably would have started to kick out, and it's a lot harder to catch on to it when it has no tires. But as long as you have some good tires on here, you should be good. I'm gonna hit this corner right here. I don't think there's no police. Gripped up in second. It's been raining for like the past 2 hours, so the road is like dead cold, super wet. My tires super cold, and they gripped up because I have brand, well, they're not brand new, but I put them on here about a week ago. I did like a couple shreds every now and then, but not nothing too crazy, so they're pretty much brand new still. But like I said, as long as you have good tires, you're all right. Because you know how like normally whenever you're trying to gain traction, you like bang the limiter a little bit, get a little bit of wheel speed, let the tires get hot and grip. Well, it'll do the same thing even in the rain, as long as you have some actual good tires on the car with a decent amount of tread. It'll still grip eventually. It'll get hot and it'll start gripping. Because as you seen in second gear, I spun, but then it started to like, you can hear it grabbing, and then eventually it grabbed. Now, like I said, but that goes back to also having a car that doesn't have a ton of power either. I wouldn't recommend you try that I wouldn't recommend you try that back there unless you're a good driver and have good tires. Because I definitely, in like a LS, something with like 400 or 500 horsepower, I definitely, like a lot of torque, I definitely would have kept spinning all the way to 5th or 6th gear, depending on how bad, like how hard I was on the gas. Because that has a ton of power. Like I said, this has like 200. 215 maybe, and we in a rain, like look out there. That road is super wet, flooded road. So yeah, like I said, it's been raining for about 2 hours or so since before I even got up. I got up at like 7. It's 8:51. It's been raining since before that, so it could have been raining for about 4 or 5 hours. Going around the curb, on the gas a little, not trying to kick out, not scaring me. I don't even like, you know how normally when you're driving a car and you can feel when it's trying to kick out or when it's about to start like kicking out. I'm not even afraid of this car kicking out. Like, I've only been driving it for maybe about a week now, but I've only been driving it in the rain for about 3 days, and I still don't have any real complaints because everything still feels great. Around a sharp curve, not trying to kick out. I gotta figure out what's going on with my pillar right here. Sometimes it leaks and sometimes it doesn't. Yesterday morning, it was leaking in here the whole way to work. It wasn't like bad, but it was like little drips. And it's raining just as hard as it was yesterday, and it's nothing now. I don't get it. I think I might just change the door molding. I think that's what it might be. Or it might be in the glass. It might be blocked up in there. I have to clean it up. One thing I do like about driving in the rain that I have noticed though a lot lately is that when it's raining out, police really don't bother you like that because they don't want to get out and stop you in the rain, so they don't really bother you as much. So it's better doing crazy things in the rain than it is in the dry. No one wants to pull somebody out. I mean, you do have those cops though. You do have those ones that are lame like that do want to get out. And I had this one cop. This was like 7 or 8 years ago. This was like 2015. I had this one cop. He's a motorcycle cop. So let me rewind real quick. He's a motorcycle cop and it's storming outside, way worse than it is right now. You're already getting flooded. Like, why not go chill somewhere, get some cover so you don't get wet? This man out here trying to pull me over for making an illegal U-turn. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what I did. The majority of y'all already know. Crazy, trying to stop me in the rain, storming, and you're a motorcycle cop. Dude, go home. And it's like 9 at night. Like, you have nothing to do at 9 at night in the storm besides try to pull me over. Yeah, right. Catch me if you can, nigga. Guys, don't take after me. Don't do bad things. Just do what's right. Oh, there go a police right there. Speaking of the devil. But I could be tripping. Grip. I definitely don't think the Infinity's gonna hook up like this though, because the G has a lot more power than this does, especially with the Botons on the tune, and maybe E-85 is gonna have a lot more power than this thing does. So the G, I don't think it'll hook up like this, but I'll eventually catch on to how to make it hook, even in the rain. But that's a topic for another video. We're talking about point of view driving a E-46 in the rain, not a D35 or LS swap E-46 or something with a ton of power. This is just for E-46s, guys. So don't bash me in the comment section like, oh, your car is slow. I know my car is slow. I know this car doesn't have a ton of power. I said it a million times, but this is a point of view video for this car. When I get the G done, I'll do a point of view in the G, and then when I do the whatever else I'm gonna do to whatever else cars, big power wise, I'll do point of views on those. But this is just strictly towards this car, BMW E-46. Woo! Hopefully it's still raining when I leave work, because this video, I want to make more. I want to like do more little extra stuff during the video, so I can make it a little bit longer too, and make it more of a fun video to watch rather than just me talking. So hopefully it is still raining when I leave work, because I want to do some more stuff on here in the rain. Okay guys, so I'm currently at work now. I just pulled up at work. So if it still is raining when I get done working, then I'll make some more to this video. Hopefully it is still raining. If not, I'm still gonna make some more to this video, but it might not be today if it's not still raining. But supposedly it's supposed to rain all day till about 10 o'clock at night, so let's see how that goes. Anyways, see you guys in a little. All right, y'all, so I guess I'm gonna end this video today. This is currently the next day. It was supposed to rain all week this week, consistently. It was supposed to rain yesterday, all the way until like 10 at night. And now look, clearly sunny as hell, not one cloud. There's the moon right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. There's the moon. Weird. It's like 5 o'clock. Anyways, yeah, y'all see it's dry out here, so clearly it didn't rain. So I wasn't able to finish this video the way I wanted to, but I mean, at least there's enough information in here. Hopefully there's enough information in here that you guys needed to see that this isn't that dangerous as long as you know what you're doing. So I'm gonna just end the video here today with my baby. Y'all go add me on Snap, you know, go add me on IG. You already got me on here. But yes, I guess that's gonna be it for this video, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I will catch y'all on the next one.